James, we're here at a very sunny Snetterton. It's your first weekend in not just senior racing but the mini challenge in the Cooper class. First of all though, it's been a big time since I've last seen you. How are you?
Oh, I'm really good, thanks. So I know we've made a step up, we've had a good pre-season testing, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this weekend and then the rest of the season.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a massive time. Last time I spoke to you, it was Alton Park, Junior Saloon Cars, and a very passionate, fiery interview from yourself. Looking back on your time in the juniors, that series served you well, didn't it? And as your foray into car racing in general.
Oh, 100%. Obviously, I've learnt my craft in a season and a half in juniors. I got the success I wanted within a sport at the end of it, and we were ready to move on. And I think it stood me in really good stead for this season.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it's a similar kind of car, being sort of like a baby touring car. But what's this step up been like to the Coopers? Because they're proper good little race cars, aren't they?
Yeah, you know, it's getting used to how nimble they are in comparison to the Saxo. And obviously, as we've shown, we've got pace this weekend. We nearly won the last one, but a last lap incident prevented that, and we had a top 5 and a first in the rookie class yesterday. So I couldn't ask for more in my first weekend. Yeah,
I can imagine. Obviously, leading up to this weekend, there's been a lot of preparation, a lot of testing. What has that been like? Because it's super important to get out in the car and get as much practice under your belt, especially when you're moving cars, isn't it? And a new championship, because it's all change.
Oh, 100%. I know me and the team, we put in a lot of work over the winter to get me to the place we are now. I think we're going to continue testing throughout the season just to remain sort of on song for the whole thing, and hopefully we're there fighting for it at the end. Definitely.
So obviously day one of the championship yesterday with qualifying, and you had a race yesterday as well, didn't you? Talk us through those first sessions, because testing's one thing, but going out for competitive sessions is a whole other thing, isn't it?
I mean, qualifying yesterday didn't go as planned. We knew we had the pace to be right up the sharp end, but unfortunately we couldn't string it together in qualifying. Couldn't get the right toe at the right time in the session. So unfortunately we only really we landed 10th and 13th. But in the races as such, we've excelled, to be honest. We moved up to 3rd yesterday, up to 2nd for a moment, and then another tough last lap pushed us back a bit to 5th. And then today I couldn't believe it. I got out front in my debut weekend, and who would have guessed that? But ultimately it didn't come off today, but I'm sure we'll get another chance later on.
It's a funny thing, because obviously I think going into the weekend you'd have been well chuffed getting on the podium first time round, but when you have that hint of being able to take your first win, it's almost a bit bittersweet, isn't it? Any other time you'd be chuffed with 3rd place, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, it's as you say, it's very bittersweet, to be honest. It was a real tough one to digest, but now we've had a moment to reflect on it. I'm proud of what I've achieved in my first weekend, but we'll get other chances. It's the first weekend. So I'm sure we'll have another chance to win one in the not too distant future.
Well, like you say, you've got to think, with this being weekend number 1, if this is what you're achieving now, think about what could be possible by the end of the season. The Junior Saloon Cars is a massively competitive series, but is it taking a bit of getting used to, because this series is on another level? You have 4 cars within, well, you could put them under a blanket, couldn't you, how close everyone is? Is it a little bit just sort of getting used to how rough and tumble this championship can be and how ridiculously close it can be?
I mean, to be honest, I got torn a new one yesterday. I was stunned. It's a new level of aggression. Obviously, adult racing, a lot more fiery, and older competitors I don't think they like as such, a 16-year-old being up the front. But so I certainly feel like I get the brunt of some of the overtakes. But it's mega. It's good fun. I love it. I mean, close racing, you always feel like you've got a shot at coming somewhere decent. But yeah, as I say, I couldn't be happy with how this weekend's going. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, it must be an interesting dynamic, because up to this point you've always raced with people your age. So now in the Coopers you've got, sort of some older drivers who are here to enjoy their racing at an affordable level in the mini challenge, but also you have got a lot of drivers coming from, say, the Junior Saloon Cars up to the Coopers. So there's a nice mix, isn't there?
Well, yeah, you've got a nice mix of young people in their 20s, and obviously slightly older people. That's what you get in adult racing. I think I'm the youngest on the grid this season, so that'll be an uphill battle. But honestly, I think that it doesn't make a difference. A racing driver is a racing driver, and we're all there wanting the same thing.
Yeah. As soon as that helmet comes on, you're all the same, aren't you? Really. We've got one race coming up later today. What's the expectation for that, and what do you want to achieve in that one? What will you be happy with?
I mean, unfortunately, I didn't string qualifying together, as I said, so I'm coming from P13. I'd like to move forward into the top 6 or 7, hopefully secure another rookie win, but we'll see. Well, obviously, it's hard. it's hard to predict it. With this championship, as I found out this weekend, anything can happen. So, yeah. I just hope for another consistent point scoring finish, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it seems you can overtake pretty well around here. You know, it's a long circuit, a lot of slow corners, some fast ones as well. So you've been able to make progress so far this weekend. So you must be feeling positive, though.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I couldn't ask for more of the team. I'm so thankful for what they've done for me this weekend, obviously, and the way the car's handled. And I'm thankful to all my sponsors, Romac Logistics and Holman, and my family. And ultimately, as I say, I'm chuffed about this weekend's gone. As much as I didn't get the result I thought I could have had in the last one, a podium on your debut weekend, nothing to complain about.
Yeah, especially in a championship so competitive.
Yeah.
Just looking to the future, you've got a big season ahead. Once you've got this one ticked off, what's sort of the aim going into the rest of the year? Continue learning and enjoying probably one of the most competitive championships in the country, I guess.
Oh yeah, I think this is the most competitive single make championship in the country, and to be at the sharp end of it is promising. But I'll never let the highs get too high. I suppose we've got to take it one weekend at a time. This year's a learning year for me. If I can win the rookie championship and hopefully say top 7 overall, I'd be over the moon. We just need to keep being consistent and keep staying in the points.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds good to me. Well, good to see you again, James. And keep up the good work.
Thank you. Yeah, nice to see you.